Hey, what's up? I'm Ben.
And I'm Dave from Crown the Empire.
And you're watching Richard Thinks.
Hey everybody, this is Richard, RichardThinks.org. We are at the Vans Warped Tour, Columbia, Maryland. I have with me Ben and Dave from Crown the Empire. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Doing awesome.
Album release date, The Resistance, Rise of the Runaways is out today. How's the reaction been so far?
Unbelievable. I mean, we're number 3 on the rock charts, or on the charts.
On the overall charts.
Overall charts, that's right. Yeah, number 1 on the rock charts. It's been awesome. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback about it. And
a lot more than we expected, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, usually there's a lot of haters, and there aren't as many, not even close as many this time, so we're really excited about that.
yeah, not at all.
So let's talk about the concept for this album. Can you tell me a little bit about that? And the continuation, I guess, from the Fallout?
Well, the concept was, the Fallout was like a loosely based concept record on what you would kind of say to your loved ones at the end of the world, that kind of thing, and we kind of continued the setting from that album onto this next one. And with this one, we went a little more in depth. We have the bad guy, the Raven, and the scarecrows that are like a tyrannical, like overruling government. This is kind of like, it's set 150 years after the Fallout, so it's like end of the world, like people kind of coming back together and creating society again, kind of thing. And then the main protagonist is Bones, and the band is, we kind of all work together, and the Runaways, our fan base, are like the protagonists, the good guys that are trying to overthrow this tyrannical government. So that's kind of a basis for the concept. And the songs are the kind of the soundtrack to the story that we wrote.
Now, I know you guys, when you guys launched the pre-orders for the album, you guys opened the Resistance website where fans can go in, and I believe it's, you know, here I believe there was previewing new songs first. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, you can do that, and we post like exclusive material there, and we put everything there first, pretty much, and that was where we could get all our pre-orders, but can't do that now. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we're going to try and keep doing. We want to release everything there first, and then, yeah, before it gets on anything else.
All the exclusive content that Crown the Empire has coming out will be there first. This is theresistance.com.
So basically, it's kind of like a fan club of sorts.
Yeah,
sort of. Yeah.
Kinda.
I like that. Bringing back the fan club vibe. I don't think there's many bands that have that sort of like that particular area where they can, you know, give fans first exclusive. I think the only band that really does that nowadays, at the top of my head, is Linkin Park and Metallica with their fan clubs and everything.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to have, you know, we've always been about a ton of fan interaction, and that's a way for us to like interact with them and for them to get kind of lost in a world that we created. You know, we can, you know, kind of make up our own rules in this world we created, because it's, you know, a fantasy world. So it's something that the fans can enjoy with us, and something we created, and something we were really excited about to do for this album.
Now, were these characters for this album inspired by, you know, real events that you guys experienced, or just something that you created that you were inspired by other things?
Just imagination, kind of.
Characters, yeah. I mean, inspired by we were inspired by a ton of movies. Brendan, Baroni, and I love movie scores. The whole band does. Dave too. And a lot of the songs and ideas and themes, etc., were from a lot of movies that we like, and TV shows and stuff like that. So,
Which movies?
Like The Dark Knight is a huge one. I mean, I love Hans Zimmer. He's one of my biggest influences.
Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, just those type of stories and settings and stuff.
Now, I was thinking, when you guys have such a great concept going with all of these albums, would you ever consider perhaps, you know, one day probably making a short film for this?
Actually, we are thinking about coming out with a short story to go along with this new record, so you can actually read into it. We have some journal entries on thisistheresistance.com per song, and kind of shows what they're about and what the themes entail. But yeah, definitely a short film would be something we definitely think about in the future.
Yeah, we're going to try and release as many videos as we can for the album, and try and sum the story up.
Short film.
And they're going to be all connected to each other, correct?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. Some of the songs are like the Johnny's saga is kind of separate from the Resistance, the whole story, but we might find a way to tie it in or do that just for fun, or, you know. But yeah, they all kind of coincide and work together.
Now, how have the fans been reacting to the new material live?
It's been crazy. Yeah, they've been doing a lot better now that it's kind of been released. When we first started playing it, it was okay. They were like doing good and everything, but now a lot more people know it. They're singing along.
Singing the lyrics.
It's only getting better.
Crazy. I mean, even now, like some of the new songs we're playing are getting just as crazy of a reaction as the old ones that we've been playing for a year and a half. So
everyone has a hard time adjusting to new songs live. Yeah, definitely.
Any particular song that's off the new album that you're looking forward to playing, or that you're already playing that you always forward to the set to play?
Yeah, Bloodline or Monster. That's two of my favorite songs. They're the funnest. Have tons of energy.
I've got a couple solos on this record, so I'm excited to do those live. I've never done that before. So Runaways and Millennia, I'm really excited about. Honestly, like we put like 6 months of our time into this record, and like any of the songs we're gonna get to play live, I'm just excited for.
So was there anything that you were listening? I know you were talking about being inspired by Hans Zimmer's scores and everything. Was there anything you were listening to particularly for this album to help you get inspired?
Yeah, we have like 5 main influences we've kind of you know, boiled down to as a band. So 30 Seconds to Mars, Slipknot, Linkin Park, MCR, and Panic at the Disco are the top 5 like main influences on the band. But as far as influences go, musically, like everyone in the band is so different. We listen to anywhere from indie music to EDM to rap, and Dave loves like, I mean, I actually like it too, like 50s, like big band stuff, and Zeliak, that kind of stuff,
jazz and stuff.
Jazzy, like vocals. We love stuff like that. So Frank Sinatra, et cetera, et cetera. So.
Awesome. Now, you guys were stoked when the Linkin Park played that surprise set in Ventura.
Oh, it was awesome. We were all like middle of the crowd, just going nuts for Linkin Park.
It was insane. Coolest thing ever.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, thank you guys again for your time. Crown the Empire, The Resistance, Rise of the Runaways is out now through Rise Records. RichardThinks.org. We'll see you later.